YouTube? Knight's Edge here again. Got another pretty cool overview for you of a pretty cool knife, I think. A lot of people, as soon as they turned this on and saw this thing sitting here, as soon as the intro cleared, they're like, nah, garbage, Chinese garbage, trash, yeah. I don't know, man. I'm kind of having mixed thoughts about this one, I guess. Before I get really into the weeds on my opinion of it and everything, thanks to Dartwater for sending me this. Really appreciate it. Dartwater's got a pretty awesome YouTube channel, and he's doing really well. Go check him out. Link down below. At Dartwater. I think it's at Dartwater. Anyway, it's going to be added down there if you guys want to go check him out. Dartwater, pretty cool dude. Great member of the community. Thanks to all my members, Patreons, subscribers. You guys are awesome. Y'all keep me going. Thanks to people like Dartwater that randomly send me knives, which that's crazy. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. Without further ado, let's get into this rambling review of the Ozark Trail 7.5-inch folding knife. Some of y'all probably turned it off already. You're missing out. I don't know, maybe not. All right, we'll go ahead and let me breeze through the specs. I got a lot to say about this one. So, overall length of the Ozark Grail, some people call it Ozark Trail, from the tip of the blade into the handle, 7.5 inches. Overall blade length, you're looking at 3 3/8 if you go all the way back to the handle. Cutting edge, you're looking right at 3 1/8. So, almost what I would say is a full-size knife. Medium to full-size knife, I guess. Get out the calibers here. This is the $10 Walmart knife, by the way. I should have said that in the beginning. So, blade stock thickness, I got 93 on that. 90, 89.5. That's crazy. Very the thinner, I guess, blade stock, and it goes down to a let's do on the belly where I normally do. Behind the edge, around 24 thousandths, I guess. Handle thickness 513 thousandths ish. So right around half an inch handle thickness. Do some size comparisons here. Get out the usual suspects. That is the Ontario Knives Rat Model 2. We're going in reverse today, apparently, in the Ontario Knives Rat Model 1. But these, oh, not that one. That's the one you're reviewing, dummy. All right, there is your second set of usual suspects. Cold Steel Knives, AD10. And your Demco Knives, 80-20.5. That's a slicer variant with that knife. Pretty similar overall length, almost identical overall length on those two, right? A little bit more cutting edge, though, on the Ozark Trail. All right. Let's see. Last of the usual suspects. That is your Spyderco Knives Paramilitary 2 and your Spyderco Para 3. Up next to the Ozark Grail. Alright, let's get into the randoms here, man. Let's see what else we got sitting around in the way of crossbar locks. Hogue Knives Deca. American made Hogue Knives Deca and American made Three Rivers Manufacturing Bulldog. Let's see what else we got sitting around. Where is... I had to dig around for it, apparently. Great way to get ready for a professional knife review, huh? Kershaw Bel Air. Benchmade Grittillion. Alright, so I might do a comparisons video with these two. I don't know. I don't have a bug out, but this has been compared quite profusely to the bug out in the community, and not without total merit, I don't think. I mean, it is comparable very much to the bug out. That's your Knives Knife Misdemeanor and your Three Rivers Manufacturing Neutron 2. Alright, and last but certainly, well, not last, second to last set, I guess. There is your DeWalt frame and hammer, right? And your USA made 8-inch crescent wrench, both of which cost more than the knife. All right. And lastly, there's your other Ozark trail. Thanks to Mr. Eddie. Mr. Eddie sent me that one. That one's in stainless steel. Gonna get its own little review. But that is the sister knife, I guess. A little bit smaller. A little bit. Not by much at all, really. But size comparison between the two of the Ozark grills, I guess. All right. Let's do a weight, man. 6 minutes in, I haven't even got to weight yet. Damn, doing bad with time. Always, I guess. 2.7 ounces. Thing's pretty lightweight. Under the ounce and inch ratio. Very, very favorable, I think, as far as the weight goes anyway. FRN on the handle scales there. And look at the holes, man. Milled out for weight reduction. Old Sam Walton sure was thinking, huh? Alright, deep carry pocket clip. Works pretty good. No issues there, except for it does bill out, stick out. Kind of a little bit grabby, but not quite as bad as like some Civivis are. And carries pretty nice overall, I would say. Last of the specs here. This is a T8. No, not a T8. T8 on the pivot. Single-sided captive T8 pivot. Look at that, guys. $10 Walmart knife, and they even can do it, right? T6 on the hardware. Alright. Reversible pocket clip. You can carry it lefty. Walmart knife. Crossbar lock. Walmart knife. I mean, I'm going to keep saying that over and over again. $10 freaking Walmart knife, man. That's crazy. For $10, you can't beat this thing. I would challenge anyone to come, say, hey, here's a $10 knife that's way better than that. To me, there's not one. This is definitely, well, I'll save that for the end, I guess. Ergonomics, kind of like handling a bug out pretty much. I'm going to piss so many people off with this video. Solid jimping up top. A little bit of a slanted flat there. You can kind of trigger pull, laying your finger right there. Pretty comfortable, actually, I would say. And I beat the hell out of this knife. Pulled it out of my pocket guilt-free at work and done all kinds of crazy shit with it. Scraping, a little bit of prying, cut all kinds of stuff with it. Had to sharpen it one time. Probably going to have to sharpen it again soon. But, you hear that? That's pretty sharp edge on it. That's D2 on the steel. And D2's not terribly bad either. I don't know what Walmart's heat treat is on D2, but I don't think it's terribly bad. The spring is a little bit tight, actually, which I kind of like on a crossbar lock. I know everybody's a little bit different. Lockout. Pretty damn solid, I would say. Blade shape just fine, no issues there. A little bit of billboard in there from Walmart. Ozark Trail right in your face there. China, definitely tell you where it's from. The price probably should anyway. In D2 right there. The crossbar is very, I think, comfortable for a $10 knife. Comfortable. Yeah, I know I keep saying it, $10 knife, but it is a $10 knife. You can't ignore that. You can get 18 of these or one bug out. Which one do you prefer? I have a whole laundry list of rambling to do on that. I'll probably do it in another video, I guess, because this is supposed to be kind of like an overview review of the Ozark Trail folding knife. But man, in my opinion, it's two different animals, right? So if you took, I don't have a bug out, I got a comparable knife, right? And you bug out fans and people that love the bug out may forgive me, hopefully, but to me, this is comparable to the bug out. I did a battle comparison video with this and the bug out. But if you hand me this knife, the Hogue Deca, right? It's Magna Cut. And if you hand me this one, which one am I picking? I'm going to pick the Hogue Deca. Yeah, any day of the week, I'll pick the Hogue Deca, of course. USA made, Magna Cut, awesome knife. Really, really great knife. Superior to this one, I think. Also, another crossbar lock, the Bulldog. Superior, I think. Comparable a little bit to it, but not much. Bel Air probably a little bit more comparable than the Bulldog, I'm sure, and kind of right there with the Deca as far as ways to compare it to, just because of them modeling this, I think, after heavily influenced by Benchmade. All right, not saying it's a clone, because it is branded totally different. You know, it's not branded as a Benchmade bug out. They're not selling it as a bug out, but it is very, very, very heavily influenced. Now, for $10, you can't beat it. I don't think. I mean, you could put one in your glove box, one in your cup holder, you know, two in your pocket, and still have enough money left over to buy a Griptilian almost. So I don't know. The FRN, just taking, you know, that controversial viewpoint, I guess, out of the factor, that FRN is really, really comfortable. It really is, compared to, I would say, even the Hogue Deca. That, to me, I really hate this FRN that's on the day. It's so sharp, and it just feels, I don't know, it feels plasticky and cheaper on 100 and what do these go for? $135 now. You know, $135 knife, give or take a little bit, compared to a $10 knife. So, yeah, I don't know. If they can do better on the plastic, then so can Hogue. I know they can, and probably without too much more cost, I would think, either. It's not like they're milling titanium. It's plastic, you know. I don't know. I got a little bit of a rant there. I might do a whole video on it. I think I will. But I'm going to put this, controversially so, on my most recommended knives playlist. If you can get your hands on it. Ever since the community, kind of everybody got their panties in a wad about this one coming out. It definitely has been harder to get. Now, I don't know if that's because of scarcity, because of people buying the heck out of them, or if it's because Walmart may have said, that is pretty damn close to the bug out, and pulled them off the shelves. I don't know the reason behind that, but all in all, if you look at it as its own knife, I think it is a recommendable knife for $10. $10. That's crazy. So yeah, Ozark Trail 7.5-inch folding knife. Thank you guys for watching the video, listening to me ramble. And again, I might do a full video of me rambling about my opinions on that. You know, if you guys want to hear it, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. You know, I mean, I got a pretty unique, I guess, perspective on that. You know, I'm kind of split down the middle with it. You know, I'm not on the, you know, all American, screw this is garbage side, and I'm not on the, well, if they can make it for less and it's the same. No, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. The Deca, the Bug Out, the Bel Air are all way better knives, but factor in cost, you know. But anyway, enough of that. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this one. Thank you, Dartwater, so very much for sending this knife. And I hope you guys have a good evening, morning, night, whenever you're watching this video. Appreciate you guys watching so much. And I'll see y'all on the next one.